What up, what up? How's everybody doing? You guys hear me? Everybody hear me? We got audio. Are we live? Do y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Do we have sound? Are we alive? What up, salty boobies? Alright. We're gonna run and grab a Red Bull real quick. Thank you. Oh. Do you like gay boys? It depends on what we're talking about. Oh, you got a lot of. I'm out as well. Are you lit up? Oh. Right. 569. Thank you. All right. How's everybody doing? So we've been doing a streamathon. We started around one. I think we started at 1:45 a.m. Yeah, 1:45 a.m. And the idea is like normally every single day every day that I stream, which is pretty much every day. Let me see if I can. No. Come on. Let me adjust this real quick. No way, did he break this? What the hell? This is broken. Okay. That's all right. Yeah, every day that I stream, we do a thing where like for every I think $25 I stay on, stream for another 3 hours. But we normally do this up to 8 hours or sometimes 9 hours. I think most of the time it's 9 hours. Yeah, we'll do it most of the time up to 9 hours, where for every $25, it adds 3 hours to stream. So I'll do the first 3 hours, and then during that 3 hours, if people donate $25, then I'll add 3 hours, meaning I'll do 6 hours. And then if they donate another $25, then I'll do another. And most of the time we get like well above that like, you know, $25 threshold per hour, but we'll do that as like a minimum for me to at least stream that long. Today we decided, you know what, no limit. We're not going to cut it off at 8 hours. Just keep going. And so yeah, at 1 a.m. we started stream, and we're still going. And we have the next 2 rounds already covered. So so now it's an 18-hour stream right now. And I am pausing it there, okay? We're pausing it there. We're pausing it at 18 hours because that might be a bit too hefty. But you guys are still welcome to donate. I'm not going to stop you, and it will still be greatly appreciated. We didn't really even hit my mark for a lot of things. One of the problems is that like I need to make like a certain amount of money, but I am not able to do it through I don't get the money through super chats. Like I don't get like a third of that. So yeah, I think we're at like $150 for the day in total. But if I don't get a third of all of the super chats, and the super chats are at least half the money, then yeah, I end up getting closer to I would get like $100 instead of $150. So that is pretty infuriating. So yes, if you would still like to donate, you can still donate. Botrix Botrix just posted a link in the chat for tips. And so yes, if you'd like to donate to the tips, please do. It is greatly appreciated and very helpful to support your favorite streamer. So is this a Tesla? No, this is a Lambo. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm in a Kia Optima. 2015. Just paid it off. But my brother's had my car for the last like year, because I started working from home for most things, and so I didn't need it as badly. His car broke down, so initially I gave him my car for 3 months. That was the plan. I'll give you my car, you can use it for 3 months, but then I need it back. He ended up having it for 19 months, 18 months, something like that. Pretty outrageous. He had it for a very long time, way longer than I wanted him to have it. And there's been a bit of damage to it. There's a lot of mileage put on it. There's some problems with some of the technology in here. And yeah, there's some issues here. So I wanted the Stinger GT. The last time I was going to get a car, I was getting ready to buy a Camaro, because I love Camaros. My first car, the first car I ever bought was a Camaro. It was a 2000 Camaro, and I really like Camaros, and especially I like the older body styles, but I really, really love the newer ones with like the fat, like boxy front. I love those builds. So I really wanted to get this other Camaro, and it was black, or sorry, it was yellow with like the black stripe down the middle, and I was really excited about getting it, and then it said I needed a cosigner for it, which I don't know why, but out of nowhere, they never said I needed a cosigner. They checked my credit before I showed up, and once I got there, they were like, "Yeah, no, like you need a cosigner." I was like, "You guys told me I didn't need one." They're like, "Yeah, sorry, we require it for all sales. Everybody has to have a cosigner." It's not a credit thing, just everybody has to have it. And I was like, this is fucking bullshit. So I called my girlfriend and I was like, hey, can you come and co-sign for this? And I don't remember if she did it when she got there or if she did it ahead of time. But she told me, she's like, you're not buying a Camaro. You're not buying a Camaro. Like we were planning on like getting married soon, and she wanted to have kids like really quickly, and so she was like, if you buy a Camaro, you will never put my kids in that. And honestly, just buying the Camaro in and of itself shows just like how irresponsible you are if you do this. And I was like, this is fucked. What the hell? So wait, Chill Guy. Who the fuck is Chill Guy? Why? Why do you have a wrench next to your name? But yeah, I was like, this isn't. This is fucked up. I've been telling you for years I wanted to get a Camaro, and now I'm finally getting it, and you're telling me I'm not allowed to get it. This is insanely fucked up. And yeah, she was like, no, seriously, like if you get a Camaro, that's you will never ever see me in that car. So I was like, all right. So I went and did a bunch of research on like that's right. She told me like days before. She told me days before. I'd been getting ready to get this for like a month. And then she told me days before. And so I started doing a ton of research on what the safest cars were for like kids in the back seat, like what the safest car is for people, to put like car seats in and everything. Now I went and I bought that and like wanted to get like, if this was my test for like being responsible and doing the right thing, then I went and did all this research on not just safety, but also like what's going to last the longest, what's going to get like allow you to get the most mileage on it, what's going to, just like I did a ton of research trying to make sure that I'm being as responsible as possible to kind of, pass the test as well as possible. And this is what I got is the TKS. Who's TKS? I don't know who that is either. But yeah. Stop streaming while driving? Why? There's nothing wrong with streaming while driving. You just flip through the vertical live feeds, you'll find tons of people streaming while they're driving. There's actually a guy, a lot of people have been telling me about him, where he did this like whole thing where he was just streaming while he moved out of his house and just lived in his car. And while he was living in his car, he started to do like DoorDash and like delivery stuff like that, and then started streaming. And so he was doing DoorDash and streaming at the same time. And every day while he's DoorDashing, he's streaming it the entire time. And that he ended up making like, I think they said something like an average of like $3,500 a day, something like that. Did any of you guys see this guy? I think I've seen this guy. This is a Kia Optima, 2015 Kia Optima. But yeah, supposedly he made like an average of $3,500 a day, and this was with him pretty much streaming all day and delivering all day, every day, just streaming and delivering and living in his car. So he didn't really have a whole lot of expenses the entire time. So none of that money was really going anywhere else. He was just streaming and delivering and just making tons and tons of moolah. They got the Tesla, the boxy one, getting ready to come by. This one right here. I don't know what that's called, but it's like the tank of SUVs or whatever. The one that got set on fire. So wait, who is TKS? I don't know who the. I still don't know. Yeah, the Cybertruck. Yeah, I still don't know who TKS is. Dude, this seat is so low. There we go. I can't see that. Oh, I was asking. Okay, I thought you were saying that's who Chill Guy is. I'm asking who is Chill Guy. Chill Guy has a wrench next to their name, but I don't know who that is. I have a mod. I don't know who they are. Do you give advice? Of course, this is the advice channel. What do you need advice on? First, before you even tell me, don't kill yourself until after you get advice from me. It's already one piece of advice that's free. Buy, sell, or hold NVIDIA. Hold NVIDIA. Hold. Is the yeah, I don't know. The I actually with the tariffs about to come in, I actually, yeah, shit. Yeah, I don't know about that one actually. Yeah, that might be sheesh, that's a rough one. Yeah, I would say like NVIDIA in and of itself, I would generally say hold, but yeah, with the tariffs about to come in, yeah, I don't know. If he bans people, he'd have 0 viewers. I think we banned like 20 people today alone. Well, actually, probably half of those bans are one guy, but NVIDIA, yeah, sure, whatever. I have it. I can call it what I want. The Eric Adams shit is insane. Also, no one knows. He just put it in there. It's a simple, not a real mod. Oh, okay. It looked very similar to everybody else's. So. I'm in timeout. You may have been timed out. Well, I don't know. Was it Botrix? Be careful, Tom. I don't think driving from the passenger seat is a... What are you, British? Me personally, if I was a streamer, I wouldn't ban anyone helping watch, I'd imagine. Yeah, no. If you're trying to do an interactive stream and you're trying to have honest conversations, but you end up with a bunch of people coming in who do not want to have honest conversations and instead just want to fuck around, then they find out. I got a bunch of these a while ago. There was a whole thing that I got, and I want to say it was $10, and it was a bunch of colognes in like a I don't know, what do you call it, like a test kit or whatever. Like it was a bunch of samples, but it was like $10, and they had a ton of different ones all in these little spray bottles, and they came in all of these different bottles with a different smell for each one. And every single one that I've used of these, they are all great. Every single one has been amazing. I have loved all of these. Why is this? There's a glare on them. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything about that. But yeah, every single one of these has been fucking awesome, dude. I don't have any of you guys used Duke Cannons? These are so good. This one's called Gunnison. This one's called Sawtooth. I literally just put another one on right. I just sprayed another one on right before I left. They are amazing. I guess before this was like one of my favorite was Polo. I had this Polo stuff that this one was really good. But since then, I haven't really been able to find one that I like nearly as much. All of those, every single one of those that I've used is really good. That's the brand again. Yeah, it's Duke Cannon. Fiddle. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't want to focus because the glare on the phone. Yeah. Duke Cannon. That's what it's called. Duke Cannon. Where did you get it? I don't remember where I got it. But every single one of these is amazing. So like this one is called Oceanic Lavender Amber Musk. So that's the smell, but this is called Gunnison. This one is Sawtooth, and this one is Cedar, Amber, and what is it? Aromatic. So yeah, these are phrasing. Phrase your mom. Yeah, I actually earlier I was just streaming with the Stream Elements thing, and I was talking about how it actually let me use my Bluetooth as a mic this time, and that none of the other streaming apps ever let me do that. This streaming app now also lets me do that. This is actually, while I go in here, I should switch to the Bluetooth and take this off. Because yeah, I'm probably gonna have to turn everything off for a little bit. I gotta do some sensitive stuff. Okay, so this is how I turn off the mic. Alright, there we go. Alright, cool.
And then let me turn on Bluetooth microphone.
Uh-huh. All right, let's get it. How about the deep deep about the deep deep? Oh man, the light was shining on this very unevenly. It's kind of annoying. The tax place? Yeah, I'm at the tag place. So I need to get my tag updated. Yeah, here in Georgia, every time you want to get your tag updated, you have to do it once a year. And in any of the places that are in Metro Atlanta or in Atlanta, you have to get what's called an emissions test done, which is, a way for us to combat global warming and crap like that. And so every year on your birthday, you have to get an emissions test done. And when you get the emissions test done, they're checking to see how much your car emits. So it's checking the gas tank to make sure that there's nothing being emitted from your gas tank, that it's tight enough. It checks your oil, it checks your muffler, it checks any sort of output that can contribute to global warming, I guess, or some shit. So yeah, even here in the very Republican state of Georgia, we have stuff like that. Yep. So yeah. Oh, here we go. All right, hold on. I'll be right back.
All right, so you're good for your birthday this November.
All right, thank you.
Definitely drive safe.
Yeah, I was supposed to get it done in November, so I'm a little late. But like I said, my brother's had my car for the last year, so just now getting this back and getting this done. All right. There we go. And that concludes my errands for today. I don't know where the glare is coming from now. Oh, I think it's coming from the dashboard. All right. Can we go to Build-A-Bear? What? Build-A-Bear? I haven't seen a Build-A-Bear in, I was gonna say decades, but probably, or I was gonna say years, but it's probably been decades since I've seen one. Make sure you look into the Eric Adams stuff. So we did see yesterday that Eric Adams had been let off. Or maybe it was 2 days ago. That that really pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. Like that just fucking that dampened my entire mood, bro. That is so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous that they let Eric Adams off. There's no shot, bro. There's no fucking shot, dude. It's insane. Because I was saying when we found out, I was like, this is really frustrating because we've always heard, like, especially progressives and people like that have always said things like, oh, people who are rich and powerful, people who are in powerful positions, people who have a lot of money, people who are celebrities, these people all are able to get away with anything. They never get held accountable for anything that they do, and that yes, they're just always able to get off. And or there's just no real punishment for them. And I kept trying to tell people, I'm like, no, that's not true. And I would use like Trump, P. Diddy, Epstein, Eric Adams. Like I would use all these people as examples and just keep saying, like, we see over and over and over, like that these people who are rich and powerful, they're getting charged, they're getting indicted, they're going to court. These people are being held accountable. Like this isn't, they're not getting away with everything. These people are all being held accountable. But then Trump gets nothing in return for his charges. And then Eric Adams gets his entire charges dropped altogether. Now, obviously, Trump still has charges in Georgia. And so those will still probably pick up after he's out of office. But yeah, it's very disheartening when, yeah, I gave those 4 examples of, yeah, like P. Diddy, Epstein, Trump, and Eric Adams, and now half of them are gone. Half of them are gone as examples. Like Nancy Pelosi and others who do those insider deals. There's no evidence of Nancy Pelosi doing insider deals. Literally none. Like, there's not even evidence of her moving on trades before big things happen. Like, there's just nothing. There's nothing to show that they're actually doing anything wrong. But I mean, if Trump is doing some corrupt stuff, he should be held accountable too. Well, I mean, obviously, again, yeah, like the main thing he did was try to steal an election. So I think that was the major one that everybody wanted him to get held accountable for. Obviously, the federal charges have been dropped, but Fulton County is still charging him in Georgia. And, they have him and 18 other co-defendants. They're still charging the other co-defendants. And taking them down one by one. And so hopefully at the end of the 4 years, like so far we've had, from last I checked, we have 4 of his co-defendants who have already been convicted and have agreed to, they've pled guilty and agreed to testify against Trump. And so, yeah, I would assume by the time the 4 years is up that they will have 18 or so of the co-defendants all testifying against him. So, only 34 felony convictions. Hold on, we didn't. I don't think anybody didn't. That is part of the issue. Yes, so you got 34 felony convictions and nothing for the sentence, and was just like it has again no real consequences. He'll pardon himself, so that's off the table. No. You can't pardon yourself for state charges. You can only pardon yourself for federal charges, and so the state charges are still there. He's obsessed with Trump. Yeah, I should probably just keep banning you guys who won't stop mentioning him in my chat, so that you don't ask me questions about him anymore. There we go. So yeah, the charges in Fulton are state charges. But apparently, from what I heard, a bunch of prosecutors within the New York prosecutor's office have quit because the charges were dropped on Eric Adams. Which, from what I understand, I heard, I could be wrong on this, but I heard that Trump literally made taking bribes from foreign countries a legal thing. Is that true? Is that true? That like they like decriminalized or whatever, or got rid of laws that stop people from, or sorry, not stop, but make it to where it's legal to take bribes from foreign authorities? Because if that's true, I would have expected them to, I guess, drop the charges anyways because it was no longer illegal. But the problem is that wasn't in their reasoning at all. Their reasoning is they said that there was lawfare used against Eric Adams, but there was zero evidence that they showed that there was any lawfare. And in order for you to say that there was lawfare, you first have to make the case that the charges against him are bullshit. You first have to make the case that the charges are bunk. And if you don't make the case that the charges are bunk, then there's no reason to even move on to and that's why we started to look into whether or not this was lawfare or if it was just negligence. They just totally skipped over the first step and just went straight to, we decided that this was lawfare. But they never explained why the charges against him were bullshit and why they were unfair or why they were untrue or why any of the evidence was untrue. They didn't do any of this. So, bullshit? So what part is bullshit? Yeah, the guy didn't hurt my feelings. I don't care if people say mean things. It's just that people come in and they just talk shit. If I'm actually trying to have honest conversations with people and I'm trying to engage with them in an honest way, but all they're doing is just talking shit. Yeah, I'm gonna ban people after a while. I'm sorry, but there's not there's not like a never-ending rope that exists there where you're able to just be a douchebag and never actually challenge yourself or answer questions or anything, and never get banned. Like if you're in a chat where kind of the idea is for the streamer to interact with you, there's tons of chats where that's not the case. I would say most chats, the streamers don't interact with the chat. So he'll have a really easy time finding other chats where he can just sit there and be a douchebag and nobody gives a fuck. But here, yeah, if I'm trying to actually engage with chat and I'm trying to actually have conversations with them, and yeah, the chat's just got a bunch of people who are just trying to derail shit, then yeah, we're gonna move on. Yeah, that other guy just never answered. He doesn't know. He just says, "Oh, that's bullshit," and then he has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Why talk? Why say anything? Like, just don't talk. Like, you don't have to go like make shit up and then like get found out for not having a clue what the fuck you're talking about. Just don't talk. I don't know why people do that. I don't get it. All right, we're getting Wendy's. What do we want, guys? I kind of want a spicy chicken, but they're never good.
Thank you for choosing Wendy's.
Yeah, I want to get a number 2, son of Baconator.
What's the drink?
Dr. Pepper.
Would you like anything else?
That's it.
1080 first one.
Thank you. But yeah, all the spicy chicken sandwiches these days. Doing well. They're all like mostly gristle and fat. Like I always bite into them, and I get to parts where I literally thank you, you too. Where I literally can't bite into them. Like it gets to a point where it's just so hard that I can't even get my teeth into it. Do y'all believe kids should be able to change gender? I think everybody should be able to do whatever the hell they want. I think this is a free country. I think it's weird. But I think that, yeah, they should be able to do whatever the hell they want. Why not?
There you go.
Thank you.
Catch up anything?
No. Appreciate it. Leave the kids alone? Wait, I didn't say that I was doing anything to them. What do you mean, leave the kids alone? That's what I'm telling you. I said they should have the freedom to do whatever they want. And then you're like, no, I should be able to control them. Leave the kids alone. Wait, what? What the fuck? So are you telling the person to telling you to leave the kids alone? To leave the kids alone? What the fuck is wrong with you? How backwards is that shit? You leave the fucking kids alone. Y'all leave their fucking bodies alone. Stop obsessing over fucking little kids' bodies all the time. Shit, dude. You guys come into my chat every day obsessing over little kids' bodies. Fuck. You're stuck on their bodies. It's all you guys think about is little kids' fucking bodies and what they're doing with their bodies and how you can do something different with their bodies. So weird, bro. like when it comes to, yeah, when you're talking about like transitioning or something like the like surgically or something like that, that is something that like definitely should not be like a normal thing for kids. That is something that definitely should not be something that's happening commonly for kids. But the thing is that I think it's like a couple 100,000 people transition every year. Or sorry, yeah, I think it's a couple 100,000. And out of hundreds of thousands, 1,000 kids, meaning just anybody under the age of 18, 1,000 under the age of 18 get any sort of like surgical transitioning um, stuff. It's like is way less than 1%. And so yeah, it's currently it's only used in like the most extreme circumstances. And yeah, like I think that that's fine. Um, as long as it stays, like I said, a very, very low number and shows that they are only doing it like in the most obvious, most extreme circumstances. Currently, kids who are transitioning, there's like a detransition rate of less than 1% as well. And so there's not they are highly, highly successful in determining and that's not the case in literally anything else. That's not the case in literally like all surgeries, literally all. Like when we're talking about like just getting like what is there's like a gastroectomy or some shit that like is obviously medically necessary types of surgeries. And even in those, they have about a 15% regret rate. Any sort of like cosmetic surgery, those have about a 30% regret rate. And then transition surgeries have, we're talking lower than like any other type of surgery anywhere ever. This is full areas of finding people who actually need the surgery. So it's yeah, it's currently dealt with pretty stringently. Was Pizza Hut a hard job? It depends. Like in some ways it was, some ways it wasn't. There were some aspects of it that sucked. Some of it that was fine. Well, holy balls! Why are we streaming for 18 hours? It's we kind of did a thing early on where normally we say like, oh well, you donate at least $25 and we'll add 3 hours to stream. And then today I was like, no limit, we'll just keep going forever. And so yeah, we allowed people to just continue donating. Currently, it's paused. So we're at 18 hours. It's not 15 hours. Paused. Um, we're pausing the Streamathon and I need to finish the 18 hours before we move on. Because yeah, we're at, let's see. So right now it ends at 6:45. So yeah, we have 4 more hours left. Yeah, exactly 4 hours. So, but you guys are still welcome to donate. You can use the Streamlabs link or Stream Elements link to continue donating. I am still happy to take your money. How long have you been live for? Well, if we're going 18 hours and we have 4 hours left, then I've been live for 14. Cash App, which is just the $ tomfoolery show. Like one of the most intricate, and the only difference is that Papa John's and Domino's, they have like less stringent rules on them. So you can do like a lot more things a lot more easily. Pizza Hut, like every pepperoni has to be like in a specific place. You have to have the exact number of pepperonis and the exact weight of everything. It's got to be like exact. But to like, that's all a lot easier. It's all a lot simpler. It says that my network connection is weak. Do I have? I'm moving. We'll move somewhere where there's a better signal. All right. There we go. This should be fine. Damn. Is this really about to die?
Better? Okay. But yeah, the Pizza Hut was definitely like harder in some ways. But when it comes to like yeah, like you go dealing with all of the different like uh, all the standards that they had set across everything, it was much harder than probably any other job that I had. Like I worked at like when I was younger, I worked at KFC, Taco Bell, um, Checkers, um, Subway. Like Pizza Hut was definitely like the hardest of any of those jobs that I'd ever had. My friends used to work at Pizza Hut. We had fun. Especially when you're like a delivery driver or something. It is a really fun job to have. Yeah, my phone's dying at a pretty quick rate. I don't think there's anything I can do to save it. Cause yeah, it's on power saving mode. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything to save this. It's currently charging right now too. Get back home. All right. Hi from Sweden. What's up, Victor? Yeah, I figured it would charge while I was in the car, but I guess not. think the car has to be running? The car is running. Yeah, it's at 6% right now. I turned the screen brightness all the way down. It's not using the phone microphone. It's using my Bluetooth, so I was gonna put it back. I was gonna put it back on the lav mic, but that takes it off the charger, so. Run the red lights, it's an emergency, yeah. I mean, we went through a lot of content earlier. So if you guys missed stream earlier, we got up to 12 hours. 12 hours is where YouTube stops like recording the streams. And so like for every second that you go over 12 hours, it starts taking away from the beginning of stream. It'll only keep the last 12 hours that you stream. And so I went over by 25 minutes. I didn't mean to. I thought I still had a lot of time left. And then I went and checked to see how long I had. I thought I had like 20 minutes. And it turned out, no, I was 25 minutes over 12 hours. So it got rid of the first 25 minutes of stream. And then, and so yeah, we cut that off. But we covered a lot earlier. And there's still a good bit more to cover that I had on deck. So we'll get on and finish that up. And if it'll let me, I'll just switch from this to my computer and stream from there. We tested this out last week and it kind of worked. You guys said that it was like cutting in and out. Once I switched to my computer, that it was like on and off over and over. So we'll see if it lets me do it, but not sure how that's gonna go. Still at 6% though, so it doesn't look like it's dropping too quickly. A white monster. I don't like Monster. Monster drinks taste like too, they have like a very metal taste to them. Like very like aluminum. I don't know what it is. It always feels like I can taste the can. You know? I don't like it. Don't dox yourself? What do you mean? Heavy metal taste sounds like promotion. Yeah, not that kind of heavy metal. But yeah, the I used to really like the green and blue monster drinks, but once I went back to Red Bull, I just couldn't do it. I could not do the monster drinks anymore. Like there's there was a drink when I was younger called KMX. It was one of the first energy drinks that came out. KMX. Just like those three letters. And it was really good. It was such a good energy drink. It tasted really good. But they stopped making it, so it went away after a while. But that one and Red Bull are the two that, like, man, I crave them sometimes. Like, I really, KMX, like the letter X. But yeah, the Red Bull is like an energy drink where, like, just the taste alone, just I crave it. Like, I love the taste. I love the, like, kick in the back of your throat, like the kind of burn that you get. It's yeah, I don't know. I love energy drinks, but I drank Monsters for probably about a year, and I got sick of them pretty often. I got sick of that. Like when I drink those, I got sick of the drinks fairly often to where I would just stop drinking energy drinks for a long time. But then when I started drinking energy drinks again, the last time, that was like 3, 4 years ago. And it was because I had, the stuff that I wanted just wasn't around. And the only thing that I could get was Red Bull. So I started drinking the Red Bull, and damn, dude. Yeah, I've never gotten sick of Red Bull. Never gotten sick of it. I might buy. I I've been drinking the yellow version for a while, but yeah, I buy some stuff from Aldi's fairly often. Um, Aldi's or like BJ's, um, Costco. Yeah, I'll buy from those places. But yeah, I've been drinking the yellow Red Bulls for um, probably a year and a half. The white Red Bulls for a while, um, and then eventually got sick of those and moved to the yellow ones. And yeah, I think I've been drinking the yellow ones for the longest. Stop deleting my comments. I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think anybody's deleting your comments on me. Did you say I used to drink them every day until I stopped shoplifting gas stations? Damn. Yeah, the only way your comments are getting deleted is if the bot is deleting them. But the bot will at you and tell you if it's deleting your comment. So I doubt that's happening. Yeah. If you guys want to donate to the stream, Aaron just donated $20 through Stream Elements. Botrix is posting a link. That is how we've kept the stream going so long today. It's from donations, making it to where I have to continue. If they keep donating, I have to keep going. But if you want to donate, you can donate through Stream Elements from the link from Botrix, or if instead you would like to send money through Cash App, you can send it through to $sign. So yeah, $sign Tomfoolery Show. One word, no spaces, no underscores. Tomfoolery Show. Person almost hit me. They almost hit me. Motherfucker. I'm chasing you 4 cars back. There is no 4 cars back. There's nobody behind me. But I welcome the challenge. Alright. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. I will be back live in about 5 minutes. Back at my computer. And we'll see. We'll see how much we want to let this stream go on. The lawyer's take on Destiny stuff was interesting. Yeah, kind of. I didn't really hear him give anything really enlightening. But the stuff that he said about Destiny being dumb for going after Kiwi Farms felt more like a personal judgment than it was a legal judgment. And yeah, I don't know. I just didn't. I didn't feel like I got much from it. Is Botrix not here? I don't know. Yeah, it's here. It just posted a second ago saying, posting my Twitter link. Happy Valentine's Day. But alright, I'm gonna end stream. I'll be back on in like 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you know when I'm back live. I'll probably go live on a vertical stream. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Later, Gators. Whoa. This isn't working. Stop it. Oh my goodness. Bye.